two, one, action.
Running laps around rappers, man. I tried to warn you. I'm a Martian out here trying to act normal. N95 on so I don't blow my cover. Love my kids, I'm glad I ain't wear a rubber. Yeah, they cost a whole lot, but the boss will get it. This ain't your typical news you'll get off of Reddit. First time in my life I'm focused on my credit. No, I meant that if I said it, better go and get it. Family borrowed money from me, but I ain't get it back. But I love you to death still, nigga, we black. You ain't gotta comment on my post no more. Money got us acting like we ain't close no more. I used to post up by the store entrance, shortstop and everything, swinging for the fences. We used to jump fences, running from the cadets. Look how far we came, nigga, we blessed. Look how far my range is, I'm blessed. You ain't gotta look far for greatness, I guess. I ain't stressing nothing. Used to have less than nothing. A nigga had to press the button to make sure the checks is coming. It's a secret society. Who can you trust? Only ones I know rocking like this is us. I got one or two friends left. Only God knows what's next. I'm rocking my Rolex. The time waits for no man. We stand on our Lindsay Lohan. Better get with the program. I ain't got no more losses in me. Man of force is with me. Yeah, T-Mass worth a pretty penny. I used to call myself doctor when I was 2. Then I went and became one. All praises due. No, I'm still the same one, not the lame one. Where the real niggas at? I realize it ain't none. And if it get hard, you better hold on. We the real niggas right here. This big Mass, baby. Hey, look, check it out, man.
That's what's up.
Coda Ethics Podcast. We back for
That's
another
what's up.
episode, man. Yeah. What's good, baby?
Hey, man, all is good, man. All is well, man. Blessings to you and yours, you know. Code of Ethics, man. We got our boy Bradley back, you know, running it back one more time, man.
Come on, man. Thank y'all for tuning back in. Thank you, Mr. Bradley, for
That
coming
is
back
it.
through and sliding on us.
That is it, man. A simple chap, that is me. One bad bro, not the building, you know the chap go. Bradley Halliday, a.k.a. the realest.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that, yeah. Really.
Roll out. Oh, yeah.
Friend
Tell
them
us,
clean.
Brad. Yeah, man. What's up with you, man? How you been doing, man?
Shit, you know, I'm here doing my thing, bro, you know, taking my time, doing my music, putting in the work like always, you know, I never stop. But sometimes, like I say, you got to take a little break from the music and, you know, get
That's
a
a
cool
fact.
head, level-headed, and then come back again and do it like you never left, you know?
That's a
That's what's
fact.
up.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
sometimes you got to go back, reinvent yourself, and get
Yeah.
back to it, you know? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's some strategies that you got for reinvention? You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
I just feel like the best way to do is like you can be very creative as an artist, as an entertainer. Be creative, stay in your lane, do the right thing, communicate and connect with the right sort of people. You know what I'm saying? That's going to challenge your creativeness. The more you connect with right people, see stuffs and you like, you know, rhyme. You can rhyme about any and everything
Right.
to create
Yeah,
that level
yeah.
of consciousness within the music. You know what I'm saying?
that's dope.
That's a fact.
That's dope. Let's talk about some of your early inspirations with the music, man.
You know, I started off at when I was going to St. Thomas Technical High School. Shout out to St. Thomas Technical High School. I was in the art class because I used to do dancing. I used to do break dancing and all of those stuff too. Then, you know, I got a teacher, Mr. Young. Big up yourself, see you, Mr. Young.
Shout out, Mr. Young.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you know, you need to do music because you got that raspy voice, that strong voice. And I was like, you know, that's not really my stuff. You know what I mean? I need to do dancing because that's what I love.
Yeah,
And I was
right,
like,
right.
nah, I'm just going to stick with dancing. And one of my friends in school, we write this song. And I was like, you know what? I think I really need to do this stuff, bro. Because I can rhyme it. I got a hook. I'm always can come up with hooks. That's just
Right.
my thing. And I was like, you know what? I think I really need to step it up. Then we go competing against different school, and they're like, yeah, this dude really got it. You know? So those are some of the things like people push me to do stuff like music, you know? So that's one of the most like inspirational stuff right there. Back in high school, making beats on the decks and, you know, coming up with rhymes because you got to be creative. You be bouncing the decks and try to come up with some
Yeah.
kind of rhymes, you know what I mean? But yeah, just like that, you know?
That's dope.
So you went to high school in America or in Jamaica?
Now, I went to high school in Jamaica. I went to St. Thomas Technical High School in Jamaica. I graduated in 2010. I'm still young, man. I'm just 32.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to know if it was here
Yeah.
or, you know, in
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Well, it was in Jamaica, though.
So when did you come to America?
I came here in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, but I live in Vegas in 2015, but I first get my visa in 2013. So I came here 2013, 2014, and then, you know, I meet my ex, and then, you know, end up in Vegas.
Right. What
And
made
that-
you that's what made you.
Yeah,
come to
my
Vegas?
ex made me because
Yeah,
I'm
that
married
was
here
my
and all
next
that
question.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Talk a little bit about relationships. You know what I mean?
Like, what kind of relationship?
You know, you said that when you came to America, you were involved in a relationship. What's some things that you learned from that relationship?
To be every Jamaican got a story, bro. If you come from Jamaica and you're married in America, everybody got a story.
Right.
It's a hustle, bro. It's a ups and down because people will try to use green card against you. You know what I mean? They utilize you in such a way like disrespectful to you.
Right.
Oh, you married me for my green card. You married me to stay in America.
Right.
I don't want to say the word bitch, but damn, if
Yeah.
me and you together, right?
Right.
And you want me to stay with you, what do you expect?
Gotcha.
That's kind of.
You want me to stay over here illegal? I
Yeah,
can't
that's
work.
common
I
sense,
can't do
yeah.
nothing. But yeah, a lot of people go through that, man. Like the spouse really talk down to you and disrespect you in the crowd, and you know you can't really do much because you're like, I need my papers, y'all.
Yeah.
And without my papers, I can't work. I can't do nothing.
Right.
So those are one of the things I've been through with relationship wise, you know what I mean, married wise. But some people go through it, man. Your wife will kick you out, put you out, you know, you don't have nowhere to go. Cause I remember I was on this bus, bro. And I was at this club.
Right.
My wife started an argument with me for no reason. You know what I mean? Then going home, she told me to get out of her car. So I was like, shit. You know what? I got out of the car. Remember, I'm new to Vegas. I don't know
You
where
don't
to
know
go.
nothing. You
You know,
don't
I
have
don't know what to
nothing.
do.
Yeah.
So I was on the street right at Nellis, and it was cold because it was in the wintertime. It was cold
it's
as hell,
cold in
man. And I
Vegas.
was like, cause we just left the club, and I was like, shit,
Yeah. When it's cold, it's
it's
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
So I was sitting at a bus stop. I don't know which bus to take. I don't know the bus numbers. I don't know nothing.
Right.
So I got a $20 in me, and I see this bus guy came, and I was like, listen, man, I kind of have an idea where I should go, but I don't know the place. I got $20 I can give you. You don't got to give me back no change. I just need to make it there, get my stuff, and leave. And he was like, I don't want to take you, but you seem stranded. I'm like, I'm stranded. I am stranded. I just got out of the car. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so there's a street. I think there's a Walmart nearby the street. It's right up the road. I don't know exactly where. I was like, I think it's Nelly's, something like that. And he was like, oh, okay then. He didn't take my money though. He brought me around it. It was a brother.
Yeah,
He brought me around there, and like when I get off now, I was like, oh, so I should take this lane and take this block, and you know what I mean? So that's why I make it there. And when I make it home, door was closed. You know what I mean? I'm knocking at the door. She don't want to come out. And I was freezing cold.
Yeah, I know.
You know when you're cold, your finger
believe it.
hurt and your toes cramped and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So these are the things I've been through, and people will see you and people will see you and don't know what you've been through.
Right.
Because they see you doing good now.
Right.
So they think like, because she's white and I'm black, they was like, she's the one who's doing stuff for me.
Right.
But it's the other way around.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's some of the stuff I've been through. Like
You've
for real.
been through a lot.
Yeah.
So you've been pretty much in survival mode since you
Yeah.
came over.
Some survival mode, bro.
For real.
And that's
was
one
rough.
thing I just love about our people, you know, is our ability to be resilient and overcome challenging situations. You know what I mean? No matter how tough it gets, you know, just understanding that if you have the ability to wake up the next day, if you got breath in your lungs and you have the ability to continue to fight to change your circumstances, right?
Yeah,
and it
that's
sounds
true.
like you did continue to fight to change your circumstances
stop.
because you sitting here on our couch, you shining like new money. You got the new music out right now
That's
and
what's
all
up.
that. You know what I mean? So
Keep
shout
a
out to you
different car.
for yeah. Shout
you're
out to
doing
you
good,
for
Yeah, I came
getting
here with
through
nothing.
that.
Yeah, I believe it
I came
now.
here with just my passport and a couple clothes, and that's it.
And still made it through.
Still
See,
made
that's
it through.
what happens when you stand on your 10, even when you're going through hard times. You get what I'm saying? You never gave up on yourself.
I'll
You
never
get what
do
I'm
that.
saying? You kept pushing. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you doing the music stuff? You know, let's go back to St. Thomas for a minute. Let's
Yes,
go back to
sir.
St. Thomas. Do you think that Mr. Young at that high school understands the influence he had on you?
I don't think so.
No.
Because sometimes you just need somebody to sit you down and tell you what to do. You know what I mean? And then you will listen to them.
Yeah.
But I don't think he did, because I was kind of a little rude boy at school, you know what I mean? So I wasn't no take, talk from nobody, isn't me? I said?
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna go straight raw
You was a
patois.
hard head, yeah.
Yeah, I was, so
Yeah.
Badass kid, pretty much.
yeah, I was rude. So in Jamaica they call me blacks.
Okay.
In America, if you call someone a blacks, they think that's racist. No, in
Yeah.
Jamaica, if your head big, you're named Big Head.
Yeah.
If your foot big, you call
Why
it
they call
Bigfoot.
you blacks?
Because of my complexion. I'm
Yeah.
dark skinned. I was a little more. I came over here to get a little light, but in Jamaica, I was dark, man.
Dark, huh?
I was dark.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being
Yeah,
dark.
that's the thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Mr. Young, I don't think you really know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about some of your other musical influences from Jamaica.
Yeah, I have Shaggy, Shabarangs, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Vibes Cartel, Mavado. But Maxi Priest, I love Maxi Priest because Maxi Priest have this singing soft voice. So I was trying to blend the soft with the raspy.
Right.
So every time I listen to Shabarangs or Maxi Priest, because they did a song together. Your body can't lie to me. I don't know if you know that song, but that's a song. And I was like, yeah,
sound dope.
I need to work like Shabarangs, Maxi Priest, or Bounty Killer. You know what I mean? So yeah, Maxi Priest, Shabarangs. I ain't gonna stop say Shabarangs and Shaggy. Sean Paul, the same thing too.
So you took a little bit from each artist,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
and
Do
it
you-
helped mold you.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you remember some of your early lyrics?
Yeah, remember
Let us hear some of
my
your
first
first
my
rhymes
first
that you came up with.
song, as I said, was a rap song, and the song after that, I don't remember that one good, but I kind of remember a little bit of the rap song when I say, "I'ma tell it my flow, nigga. Don't play with me with a cane, nigga. When I rise my gun, I spray, nigga. Cause when I bust my gun, I'ma spray my gun. I ain't do it for fun. Niggas know my style. What?" And my other
Yeah,
dancehall
you was
song.
a badass kid.
He was riding over there.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
rocking and rolling.
He was a bad
My community know me, man. I was kind of
He
rude.
was a kid, like, you know, the parent hate to see him come ask for their kid. Like, man, damn, nah, bro.
Yeah, this dude coming, yeah.
So okay, so I listening to you recite those lyrics from early on in your career, the content stands out to me, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you take it from there?
I was in Kingston. I was in St. Thomas. And I was in Kingston. Then I moved to Kingston. Then from Kingston to Montego Bay. When I was in Kingston, I was mostly dancing because I was on TV a lot.
Right.
Then I go to Montego Bay. That's when everybody started doing the music. So that's when it's really punched me like, yo, you in the circle now. Go record your first song. Go record songs because you ain't paying for studio time right here. But when I'm in Kingston, when I go back to Kingston, I paid for studio time because the first song I did really motivate me, push me to do more. I want to do more.
That's dope.
So it's like you're craving for more. You're like,
What
you
was
in
it about
mood.
that first
Yeah.
song? What was it about that first song?
I think it was just the vibes it gave me. You know, the vibes it gave me and the reception from other people. Or they were like, yeah, do it. It sounds good. So I was like, man, I want to do my next song.
That
you know?
moment he found his
that's
passion.
dope.
For
Yeah,
sure.
dope.
find it. Yeah, that's for find my passion right there. Yeah.
That's such a raw moment.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
and to be able to like remember that raw moment
Right.
can continue to fuel your passion. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
Yeah, they say you always remember how you thought when you didn't have it.
Yep.
Do you still get that same feeling when you go into the booth today?
I get the same feeling, but the first feeling was always something to remember. When you get the first feeling, it's like there's nothing can beat that. You know, but I still got a same vibes to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because once I'm in my studio and I put my earphone on, I'm like, okay, let's hear the beat. Because when I'm doing a song, the first thing I go for is the hook. Some people go for the lyrics. I go for the hook.
Right.
Because once I have the hook, I can come up with the verse.
Got you.
So you know, yeah.
Because you got a understanding of how the song's
yeah.
gonna go. You know what it's about. Yeah.
You got to structure the song the right way, you know.
Do
Once
you
got
write
the hook.
lyrics or do you freestyle? How do you approach
I'm not
doing a
really
song
a
in the booth?
I'm not really a
do you
freestyle, but sometimes I can.
Okay.
But I would do what I would do is when I'm at work sometimes I would listen to a beat and start write the song.
Right.
In my note. I got an iPhone, you put the note.
yeah.
I start writing the songs. And then after that I was like, okay, I listen to the beat. So when I go home now, turn on my computer, get in the rush, and then hooked up everything and be like, okay, ready, start do my shit.
So you record at home.
Yeah, I record at home. comfortable.
That's dope. And
Yeah.
Musa,
Yeah.
you had mentioned like the punch in process.
Yeah, that's popular now.
That is popular now, and I actually got a chance to really grasp that at 1515 Studios. So shout out to 1515. Shout out to the homie L Fingers and all of them, man.
Yeah.
I came here to the lab one time and just I was working with Fingers, and I seen somebody in the studio. I think it was Kai Bands and Heaven Marina. They was
Okay.
doing a song, and I was just observing them when they was in the booth, and they
Right.
was like doing a couple bars,
Right.
And it doesn't even look like they was going in their phone looking
No,
at lyrics or
yeah.
anything. They was just like doing a couple
Punching
bars.
in.
Yep, come
'Cause-
and listen to it.
Yeah,
Come
the
back, do a
artists
couple
I
more
asked
bars.
about that, they tell me like that's they closest to being the best feeling in that moment. Like whatever they record right then and there, that's it.
Came from off
That's
the brain.
hard.
You know?
Yeah,
that's
hard.
what you're
Off
thinking
the-
That's
about.
hard.
Yeah, like
I
it's-
actually like that
yeah.
style.
I think-
I've adopted it into
they
my
all
shit too.
say like, man, my shit be way better when I do it that way versus sitting and taking the time to write it down. You know,
That's a dope
And then
ass
they-
style.
I done seen them repeat,
Yeah.
like the same part of the beat, going over the same lines to catch the next
The next
bar.
couple bar or whatever.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. That's probably how Jay-Z and them be doing it.
I think
When
that's
they
how I
say
learned
freestyle
punching,
the whole
though.
verse, like you know, you just punch
Right
in a
here.
few bars, come back. That's a
You
dope
use
approach, though.
punch in a lot.
I learned it right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
here
When I
yeah,
came
oh,
here, I was
yeah.
recording the first song.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I've always
Yeah.
punched in over my career of making music, but there's a different approach to the punch-in process that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
way
saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet
like-
I know what you mean.
And it don't even involve
Yeah.
writing. You really
No.
just
Know
what
go in
you
there,
mean.
then they're freestyling.
Cause I done seen people do like they do lay their first 8 bars, and then they punch in the next 8 bars. You get what I'm saying? Or they do in and outs. Like
Right.
they do one
Right.
bar, then pause, then record the next, and then do the fill-ins.
Correct. I've
behind
seen
that.
over here. I'm seeing people punch in one bar, go one bar,
Yeah.
punch, another bar, punch, another
I
bar,
think that's
punch.
the cleanest way to do the music when you punch in every bar because you giving it the right sound.
Mm-hmm.
The breathing is right. You're not out of breath.
That's a good
And
point.
Everything
the
is
breath control
it
is
sounds
perfect.
good. Like
Mm-hmm.
as far as whatever your style is, it's for sure gonna come out clearer and at its best when you do it that way.
That's dope. That's dope.
You get what I'm saying? Because you really perfecting how you want to say every word when they recording you. So you
Right.
getting every word in exactly how you want it to flow in pocket to
Exactly.
sing to the next bar. You
And
get
you
what
can
I'm saying?
add the little character to your voice
Everything.
and anything that you
Yeah.
need to do when you're
Yeah.
trying to do that. Just spit the whole 16 all the way through.
With
It may be a little bit more
with
challenging.
all your breath, you know.
Right,
So
right.
so it's coming out perfect for you.
I think when you do all that long 16, you're gonna run out of breath.
Yeah, you
for
run out of
sure.
breath. You may forget
For
it.
sure.
You may
Yeah.
be like, "Oh yeah, take me back to the top," and you just trying
I mean,
to do the
it's a lot
16
of
over
bringing
and
up.
over and over.
Some of them just, hey, bring that up for me, because you know you can literally, press on something, turn that part of the verse up. Now it's the same volume as that, but the impact and the power ain't the same.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's the reason why Dre make people record the same word 1,000 times.
I've
over
heard
and
that
over.
too. That Dr.
Yeah.
Dre does that. That's
Yeah,
that
for
punch in
sure.
style.
I've heard that from a lot of artists,
Yeah.
engineers. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? How they pitch they beats to them. You get what I mean? But
Yep.
you know,
And Dre's music sounds different. Just like sound wise.
orchestra.
Exactly. He got that ear for just
It's clear.
the overall song. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
deep bass and how the vocals come in, how the different samples
Right.
ride through the beat. But
He chased
how
quality.
how the kick drum
Yeah.
hits.
The money
It's
chased
always
him,
slapping.
but he really chased quality.
I love that. I love
You
that.
get what I'm saying? He really chased quality.
So
Bless
who
up.
who mixing and mastering your music?
I do everything by myself, bro.
Okay. So
Everything.
you
I mix it, I record it, I mix it, I master it.
That's
I
dope.
released it.
All
And,
independent.
What
Everything.
kind of DAW you working on?
What kind of who?
Like digital. I call it a DAW, but it's like a digital something workstation. But do you use
Oh,
Pro
I'm
Tools?
Pro Tools. Oh, I was like, what? yeah.
That's what they call it, a DAW, a D-A-W, a DAW.
Nah, if you say Pro Tool, then like what kind of software you use? Now like Pro Tool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I use the Pro Tool ones.
That's
I do like a monthly subscription for like.
You hands on.
Yeah.
What do you think about Pro Tools changing their way of doing business. It used to be you just buy the software and you own the software for life, right? And any updates to it, you can just download them. You can connect your computer to the internet.
I think
now
it's-
it's like a monthly subscription. What do you think about that?
I think it's just a money making business.
Come on, man. Ain't
It's a money because
That's how
if you buy
everything
it, if you
is.
buy it, they're gonna just get one flat money. But if you say, for instance, you do a subscription for a year and 2 years, 3 years, they're making money.
For sure.
They would make
That's
way
a
more
fact.
than you just buy it flat.
and they pitch it to where it look like it's benefiting you in every way.
No.
But that's all of them. You get what I'm saying?
Adobe is like that too. You
Yeah.
gotta pay the monthly subscription.
They get you in with the front, like, you know, oh, everything's gonna be a payment. You get this item, the next thing you know, oh, we came out with this new device that
Update
does
and
this and it updates to this and it do this for you, but this costs this and now everybody need this in the studio. You get what I'm saying? It's
Right,
like
right.
I think
game.
the subscription is better, man. In certain way, for me, I think it's better because when the software, everything, when updates, you know, it just randomly come. You just click update, so you get all the new plugins and everything that they
Right,
has. You know,
right.
because right now I was using Pro Tool. It's is it H? I don't remember. One of them I was using. I know the Ultimate. I'm using Ultimate now.
They updated it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's crazy.
that's what's up. That's what's up. How did you learn music?
Hey, you got this thing called YouTube.
Even before the like mixing and mastering, how'd you learn how to rap?
Oh, as I say, I just freestyle at school.
Right.
When you're knocking the beat,
It was in you.
we just start spitting and all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I start sitting down and I start observe like objects, our old people moves and the environment and, you know, and the world overall and start write music on those stuffs. So if I see somebody kill somebody, I can write a song towards it and be like,
Because you've
Right.
seen it.
I seen
You've been
it. It's
through
an
poverty.
experience,
You know
you know what I mean?
poverty. And that's why music on that level always win and gets so big, because one thing about the world and what it has in common is poverty. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could
That's
go
a fact.
anywhere in this world and you're going to find poverty.
You
Gonna
gonna
go
find a
somewhere
hood.
in the slum.
In any
the
city,
hood,
you gonna find a
everywhere,
hood.
You know? So
Or somebody imitating the hood.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
a fact. I
Yeah.
mean, because they love it. They just don't want what comes with it.
That's crazy. That's a crazy phenomenon.
It's
that,
like being black. You
Yeah.
get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That-
They
that's
all
cool.
love it.
The
They
conditions
just
of the
don't
hood.
want what comes with being black. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
They
right.
love the culture. You get what I'm saying? They make money off the culture. They thrive.
They
with
don't
the
really
culture.
wanna deal with
They'll
the
march with
consequences that
culture,
come
but
with
they
it.
not finna deal with nothing besides that. You get what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Wow.
And that's a fact. It's in every part of life. That's just what it is, how it is. You could pitch it how you want to, but you get what I'm saying. The proof always be there, and that's just always the push. For some reason, it's always a cause and effect, and for some reason, they always the owners of the cause and the effect, but we the product.
That's like the new age colonization.
yeah, you
And
make it sound good
capitalizing.
though. We are the product. They are
Come
the
on,
owner.
bro. Come on, bro.
That's
Keep it real.
true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
Just,
Yeah,
it's,
they really
it's the
make the
same
money.
as it was. It's just, oh, now you know you can have a double R.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me now? Oh yeah, you want it? Nah, you not.
Makes sense,
Because
man.
they gonna let you play in it, and if you play in that life,
You feel
know
good.
they gonna make sure you can't keep that money. They gonna find a way to take the money from you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? One way or the other.
That's true.
Let's talk a little bit about mental health. Let's first speak on your experience abroad, like in Jamaica, and what's the mental health services like out there, as compared to when you've come to California. I mean to United
Vegas.
States, and you know there's a services, plentiful services all around,
Right.
right? You can use your insurance to go book a session with a therapist. You can choose the therapist, the skin color of the therapist, male or female. Go sit with them. You can get X amount of sessions for covered under your insurance. That's how it is here, right? What's it like over there?
In Jamaica right now, it's not about if you got insurance or not, because jobs don't really give insurance like that over here. So it's like a dog eat dog world. If you're going through some mental issues, you know what I mean? Sometimes you really don't got like a professional person to talk to, like a therapist. You can go to a therapist and talk to. It's kind of not like that in Jamaica.
They don't have access.
We don't have access to that. You know what I mean?
There's no therapist in Jamaica?
There therapists maybe in Jamaica, but it's not that like accessible like over here.
Got you. Like everybody don't have access to
It's
it.
No.
still frowned upon over there.
Yeah,
huh?
because if
For
you're a
sure,
man and you feel
yeah.
like you go talk about how you feel, they look at you. Some people may look
Yeah.
at you a weak.
Yeah,
Got you.
for sure.
Got
You know what I mean?
So it's still
Some coaches-
stigmatized in some
Yeah,
ways.
some
Yeah,
coaches
just like
is
that.
still like that. You get what
No,
I'm
when I
saying?
come
It's
over
kind of
here-
shamed in some ways.
Yeah, when I come over here now, and mental issue was not much of a problem in Jamaica. Like when I come over here, I was like, why so many people suicidal, like
Right.
killing yourself and all of that.
Yeah.
You lost your job, you got depressed,
Yeah.
you don't know what to do next, you kill yourself. Because I seen that in Amazon when I used to work there. This guy lost his job and, you know, he ended up took his life.
Here in America.
Here in Vegas in America.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
You know, I was working for 2 people
Wow.
kill yourself. I was like, damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, suicide
But
is huge.
Yeah, so I really
yeah.
didn't know much about suicidal stuff like till when I came to America.
It showed
Wow.
you that it's
It's-
real. It's
'cause
different.
Wow.
America's it's nice, but it's depressing. That's the thing.
In what ways?
Because you can I come from a different country. I can make something. I can get something. I can accomplish stuff. Okay? A lot of people come over here, but they're stuck in a funny way, which maybe some don't want to work. Maybe some see me living good and what do you call it? Envious, grudgeful against what I have. So that can lead them in the form of depression because you're thinking about, oh, he got that, I want that, but I don't have the resource to get that.
Right.
Right.
You feel me? So
So watch similar to social media, watching somebody else's life can
And-
literally turn depression on you.
Yeah, because
and I
that's a
believe
fact
that's a
right
real
there.
big outlet.
That's huge.
I believe social media does more damage to a lot of people on the depression side nowadays than anything else you can go find and get.
But what control do we have over that? The individual who's watching somebody else's Instagram and they're feeling some negative feelings about it and comparing their situation to their own. What control does that person have over that?
I don't think we have no control. Like, if I'm living good on my Instagram, I may be living a shitty life, but I post the best pictures on my Instagram. But you don't know me like that, but you see me post a nice car and I'm in a nice hotel or something.
So you're gonna
So
do
you
whatever
thinking,
it is
yeah,
to
you to
live
get
that
what
life.
you know what I mean? You don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what I have, but in your mind, I'm like, I want that. So it's gonna bring a form of depression to you.
Of course.
It's gonna stress you out because you see a social media life and trying to bring it to your real life, and that's may not gonna work for you because you just don't have the. I don't know what to say. You just don't in the right space
Nah, you
to
right,
get it. You know what I mean?
Because you got both lives. You got one that's going to take it and create business and revenue off of it. You got one that's going to take it and become more depressed because they more into everybody else's life versus theirs. You got some that's going to want to go get game and, you know, take the advantage and get classes and see that, they doing this, or I didn't know this about real estate. I like that. Let me invest my time into that. Go to work, put some money into that, and, you know, bubble up like that. So you have a mindset for a lot of different things, but depression outweighs, and it's really not something that we have control over, but we really do, because it's a moral thing. You know, we need to strengthen morals. We need to bring in a moral compass in everything we do. We need to build character and put that on the pedestal instead of the things that we put on the pedestal. So that's the why. That's the why to where things is. You get what I'm saying? Where what we used to despise, now we accept.
Yep.
What was once good is now bad. What was bad is now good.
Yeah. It's
Structure, love,
Reverse.
family
Right.
is bad. You get what I'm saying? Everything is me. Independency, I don't need you. It's a selfish life. Selfish world creates a selfish environment. Greed. You get what I'm saying? That's why we have homelessness at an all-time high.
And not to cut you, homelessness. I'm not saying we don't have it in Jamaica. We do. But when I came to America, I was like, this is America. This is not America I see on TV.
Because they not going to
Yeah,
pitch
oh, yeah,
that.
yeah. They don't publicize that
You,
part.
you don't.
Yeah.
You ain't going to want to come here, right?
Yeah, but Jamaica got homeless. But when I go downtown Las Vegas, near Las Vegas, near Fremont, they know they got that homeless shelter place over there. I was like,
It's bad.
why is there so many homeless people in America?
It's bad.
It's worse
man.
in L.A. and San Francisco.
Come on, man. You got homeless people in front of the White House.
Man,
You get what I'm
you
saying?
do. Yeah,
So
that strip
many.
in front of the White House, they
Come
do
on,
have
man.
homeless people there.
You know?
That's true. But going back, if you find, this is for our viewers from the Code of Ethics podcast. If you find yourself in a position or in a situation where you're constantly monitoring other people's social media and you're feeling some uncomfortable feelings from it, like a jealous feeling, and you can be honest with yourself and identify if you're feeling jealous. I'm sure that you probably
Because that's
wouldn't
what
tell other
creates-
people, oh, I'm feeling hella jealous because I'm watching this person's Instagram. But if you find yourself feeling jealous at watching somebody's other Instagram, maybe you need a social media cleanse. And I advocate for that. And during that period of time where you're doing this social media cleanse, maybe do some things that's like building yourself up, right? Or even if it has risen to the level of actual depression where your ability to function in different domains of life is impacted by this, then you're going to probably want to go and see a therapist, right? So take advantage of your primary care provider, reach out to them, schedule you a session with a therapist, but a social media cleanse may very much be needed in that kind of situation.
That is
And
true.
remember, material doesn't measure the soul. You got to always remember that. Material doesn't measure the soul. Understand what you chasing, you might not even love what they going through. You might not even want what some people go through in life with having the things they, have accomplished. You never know the backstory. In the picture, it's always the best of times. Nobody's going to ever post, they
Downtown.
real
Worst
life.
of it. Yeah, that's not gonna go viral. And that's crazy because I was talking to someone earlier about the concept of going viral. How important is it to go viral? And this is a question from Mr. Bradley pushing his new music.
Okay, it's important if you're a musician, a person of art, a person who creates stuff. It is important because at least people can see your work and appreciate your craft.
Right.
But if you just want to go viral because of going viral, cause I see people do some stupid stuff, man.
Degrading.
To go viral.
Degrading
Yeah.
themselves to
Yeah.
go. You know what I hate? I hate when I'm on Instagram and then I'm sliding through and I see some girl naked, their butt showing, their boobs, and yet showing their camel toe or whatever
that.
toe they want to call it. I don't like see that shit, bro. You're degrading yourself because of likes, comments, and going viral, views.
Right.
I don't like that. But you got some man, we got to blame the mans too. You
Yeah.
got some man that are so greedy, so into that stuff, they're cheering it on.
No, you're right.
They're cheering it on because when you look at certain comment section, there's nothing but guys in that comment section. So you making the girl or whosoever doing that stuff feel like, oh,
This is what they want.
This is what they want. You know what I mean? Then they start to come up and say, I don't need you. I'm independent. You know what I mean? Because you giving them you're putting fuel to the fire, so
Right.
it's gonna blaze.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think what social media has done is it gives people this perspective that the more numbers that you have, it gives you access to power and privilege.
The more
Right.
important you are, that's what.
Yeah,
That's what
meaning
they're saying.
you don't have enough followers for me, so
Yeah.
I can't do nothing with you.
Yeah.
And you
know
can
what I'm
have
saying?
you can have a resource that they probably need or
Yo.
something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
won't even
yo.
get a response to your message because of your followers are low or something like that.
No, that's a fact. It's like, yo, status is you don't have enough.
Status is
likes.
important in this
Right.
world.
But
To them.
to them, because it's always a black market and it's always a they market. You get what I'm saying? In everything.
And I always tell my friends or peers that black people, we are the most influential people on this earth. Anything we say or do can go viral and everybody is
Salt
going
of
to
the
follow.
world. We the salt of the world.
We are.
Yeah, well,
Anything we say or do go viral, people gonna follow you. We are
That's a
put it like
fact.
this. I'm gonna change my accent now. We are trendsetter people.
Say
And
that
we
one more
set
time.
the trend. You see me?
Yeah.
We don't follow people. We set the trend.
Yes,
You see me?
sir.
So when you stop degrading yourself, man, and stop feel like say these views and this likes and this comment are the main important thing on the life, cause that make other people just depressed. You know what I mean? Just keep it cool.
And that's
real.
how
That's
we
real.
build. Because if we go that route, we'll build. The route we after, it's nothing for us. You get what I'm saying? We live forever with God.
Because everything is a matter of time, you know.
Yeah, for a fact. But that goes back to say, I was just had a thought about, we was talking about mental health and why suicide is big in America. Another thing is Jamaica is natural.
Be natural.
Natural fruit, natural food, water, everything is natural.
Now, Cuddy, I used to smoke. I used to smoke a lot. My first time I came to America, and I go to the dispensary, and I bought the Gorilla Glue weed, right? I never heard of Gorilla Glue, but I said I'm gonna try. 'Cause everybody talking about it. It's when I smoked it. I smoked weed in Jamaica. My tongue never heavy, and it feels like this doesn't feel like weed. This is something else, bro. This is a chemical weed.
Yeah, but see, you had the difference when you never tasted both.
Yeah.
You would never know the difference. You get what I'm saying? So whatever you've given, you're gonna take and process it as it's the real thing, right? But I know it's not natural.
Nah, that's not. In Jamaica, you got this weed called a purple skunk. I smoked a purple skunk before, and the red skunk. Those weed was strong, but those weed make you like they put you in a state of mind where you just be relaxing and just thinking. Like you start thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, when I smoked this Gorilla Glue, she put me to sleep, dog. And my tongue was so heavy. My tongue was never that heavy smoking weed.
Right.
Never, bro.
Even the fruit out there, I'm sure, is just refreshing. You
got
know,
the fruits
to the
out
body,
there.
You know,
We got natural fruit with seeds. In
Yeah.
America, they take away the
Everything-
seeds.
yeah,
There's no
Why?
seeds.
Why do they do that? Why? Is it,
I don't
is
know,
it
man.
More expensive?
nah,
I don't know.
it's not natural.
It's not natural.
It ain't, man. Yeah, go ahead.
They
bruh.
put this.
Yeah.
So go back to 2013 when I came over here. I was doing this work in the watermelon field. Okay. When I was in the field, like say we go there today, the watermelons are small. Then the farmers gonna be like, oh, they're small, we can't pick them. Give them 2 days, man. They spray some stuff over the watermelon. When we go back, them motherfucker gigantic, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seeded?
big watermelon,
Seeded or
bro.
not seeded?
Not seeded.
Yeah.
Big watermelon. I don't know what they put in it.
That's crazy.
But it's a blue liquid kind of stuff they spray over it. So it catch the vine and go into the watermelon. So it expanded, it's stretching. That's why when they go to Walmart and you see some watermelons, and then when you go home, they have that grainy taste to it. It's not good.
Are there yellow
You just
watermelons
gave me
over there?
some game.
I see watermelon. I see yellow watermelon. But yellow watermelons are artificial watermelon. These were created
Artificial?
by labs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Say that one more time.
Yellow watermelons are artificial watermelons. They were created by labs, by scientists.
And that's crazy
it.
because them
Wow.
watermelon is sweeter than the red.
It's
Sweet.
sweet. And they got
Sweet,
seeds too, so I
Yeah.
feel like it's got
Yeah.
seeds, so it may be good for me.
Nah, those are.
That's not true.
And in Jamaica, the watermelons are so refreshing.
Yeah.
Over here, watermelon like a sugar, bro. Like you eating
It's
sugar.
not natural. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
They spray that stuff over
Yeah.
it, and it expanded and do
That's
all kind
crazy,
of
huh?
lob shit.
Are
at
they
it.
big watermelons over there?
Oh, in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the big watermelons. We have the long watermelons.
They more
long.
long.
We have the long
Okay.
one with a
Yeah.
lot of seeds in it. Because if the
Yeah.
watermelon don't got seeds in
Yeah.
it, it's no good.
All right.
Any
that's right,
fruits
that's
with
right.
no seeds, not like oranges. When I first time eat oranges, I was like, what? Where's the seeds? Because in Jamaica, when you eat the watermelon, the rind, what they call it, will burn your skin. You can taste it in your mouth. I eat it over here. I can't even taste that. There's none of that stuff in it.
So let me just make this quick
That's
point.
crazy.
I feel like in America, a lot of people in urban communities, like black communities, people in the hood, was introduced to that way of living through the life of Dr. Sebi.
Right.
So my question to you is, you guys were born and raised knowing those things, right?
Yeah,
Or
we-
did you
we-
guys,
we
or
were
you guys
raised.
influenced by Dr. Sebi as well?
Nah, we had island people. We raised knowing those what
That's
the good
common
food.
knowledge.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Look,
He knows.
They
That's huge.
They didn't even have to be raised to be taught that. They knew that.
Because
Right,
it's
right.
natural
Because
on the ground.
everywhere it's everywhere. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Like with sea moss and everything too?
Yeah, everything. Sea-moss. We use sea-moss a lot. But you know, we go to this, we get it natural. When my first time seeing chicken over here. In Jamaica, chicken is natural. But when I went to Walmart, I think in 2013, and I saw the chicken, I was like, oh, why is chicken so big? We don't use this big, gigantic looking chicken. That when you cook them, there was just a lot of water coming out of them. In Jamaica, it's natural chicken. You raise them, you cook them. But over here, I don't know if they're why they injecting the chicken over here, man.
Yeah, they've been telling us about that for
he's
years.
telling the real, because I done seen some chicken where it's like, damn, was this motherfucker lifting
They got
weights?
extra wing.
Big, like some fat chicken. I've
on the
never
real.
seen them.
But that plays a part of the mind, body structure, DNA over time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Especially with disease,
Come
you
on,
know,
yeah.
inflammation,
So I
mucus buildup,
Mucus
all
That's
of
why I
that
don't
is
drink milk.
influence.
Because milk is one of the main part of mucus.
Mucus is the reason for most, diseases.
Yeah, like
You know?
HIV, all them. They all everything is mucus.
That's
But
right.
they told us, milk is good for the bones. Remember? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. It does a body good. It does a body good.
Understand what they was pushing on us and
yeah.
what they kept away from you. You get what I mean?
Wow.
That's just
Because
how it.
it's like
Wow.
when I come over here and I like, tell somebody, yo, this is not good. Don't eat this. They're like, you from a third world country, don't tell me what to eat.
Yeah, because they yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? I'm
Pride.
like,
Hey, crazy.
I'm telling you the
Pride.
right thing, but just because you've been indoctrinated on TV, it's like what I'm saying to you is just bull crap.
Pride. Because me never being there, but just knowing enough about history and understanding our people went everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I understand where it's natural and what isn't. It's impossible for a country that's thriving and living off of the people, you get what I'm saying, to be natural. They're going to run out of resources. Or they not really running out of resources. That's just what they pitching us. You get what I mean? To put a hold over everything to sell it, right?
Because when you go to the anywhere you go and they say organic, I promise you that shit.
Yeah,
well,
come on out.
ain't
Yeah, I know that game.
bro.
Yeah, for sure it's not.
Because you see organic to your mind now, your conscious mind. This is natural. This is good for me. But there's not organic. There's slap
Right.
organic on
Right,
it
right.
to make you think. They're
They
tricking
grew
the
it.
mind, playing game with the
Right.
mind. You know what I mean?
City to city, we should be able to go out to the people that farm. You get what I'm saying? And do these things to where we can keep the money going and thriving in the cities amongst the people. You get me? They should be setting up shops selling fruits, vegetables,
Yep.
food,
Yep.
however it comes, chickens. You get what I'm saying? Everything natural if that's what we was, because we smart enough and well advanced to have natural good food that's nurturing for the body. But why wouldn't they give it to you if they the cause and effect? If I got the pills, if I own the pills, you getting subscribed from the doctors that we own because they go into our schools. You get what I'm saying? And they in these hospitals, right? And they got you as patients. It costs to keep these patients. We making money off these patients. So I'm the cause and the effect. I'm gonna give you the disease and I'm gonna give you the medicine that cures the disease.
Right.
But
That slowly cures.
yeah,
Right. Slowly cures.
but you're gonna be on this medicine till you die.
Exactly.
But the main thing is
It's a
it's
business.
mucus. They got good mucus and a bad mucus. The bad mucus is the yellow looking mucus when you're sick, and the blue, you got a yellow looking bluish green mucus. Those should not be in your body.
Yeah, it
your
come
white
up-
blood cell
it
is
co- yeah,
fighting it.
it come up
You know what I
Good
mean?
points. Good
yeah,
points.
when your congestion.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you this: what's some remedies taught in Jamaica to alleviate mucus?
Okay, you got
That's a good one.
what I do every time it hit this time of the year, because I know it's gonna get cold. You're gonna get sick. Because in the summer you don't sick, because eat kill germs, right? In the winter you get sick. So what I do, I mix ginger, garlic, and orange skin with honey. I blend it, and I boil a teaspoon of it, like for a week straight, to build my immune system, so it fight against any virus.
The skin of the orange.
The skin of the orange.
Okay.
I blend it. But what you do is don't use the fresh peel orange skin. Let it dry. Let it dry and crispy. Then you blend it. But sometimes I don't want to wait, man. Sometimes I just do that. But it's better when it's dry.
Okay.
That's what
So
I
you
do.
kind of make a tea with it.
You make tea with it.
Okay.
So you fight your mucus. Your mucus intake in you. So it's burning out any mucus inside it. So it's hard for you to get sick.
And do you
And
cough this mucus up?
But
or
you got to stay away from milk. It has to stay
Anything-
away.
what about
dairy.
what about
Dairy in general.
You got to stay away from dairy.
Dairy in
I do
general.
what kind of milk I do? I do the almond milk.
They say that's bad too, though.
I don't mess
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
milk.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep
mess
it
with
milk
no
on,
clean
milk.
huh?
with you.
I don't mess with no milk, bro.
Yeah, almond milk. I mean, look, I'm gonna say do your own research for yourself, but I'm gonna tell you almond milk ain't good for you.
It's not good. Okay.
Nah.
I can tell, especially the
Coconut
sweetened
water.
one, because it's sweet. They have a sweetened
No
version
milk
and
is
an
sweet.
unsweetened. Right.
No.
They have the unsweetened one, but
Coconut
guys-
water.
okay.
You see,
Coconut water. That's like a milk. Okay.
I cook with natural coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
The what do you call it? I can't even pause that shit.
Nah, you good.
Let me
man.
ask you about this though. I've heard of something called duck root.
duck root and
Duck
duck
root.
flour.
I've heard of that. You guys heard of that?
Yeah, I'm
What does that
sure.
do for you?
You know about
Duck root?
duck root or duck flour? It cleans.
never heard of
So
that.
I heard the duck
It's like
root.
a deep cleanse.
There's a deep cleanse. It's kind of to the effect of like a.
It's a detox. Matter of fact, yeah.
Some really intense.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
So I guess this
the
is something that they
sweating
use
and
at Dr.
everything.
Sebi's.
Yeah, it's the
Unpurified. That's what I'm looking for, but unrefined.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Unrefined.
unrefined. The coconut you can get at Walmart. The unrefined one.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's in a jar like.
And that's what you cooking
That's
with.
what I cook my meat with.
Okay.
That's what I don't like fried shit because when you eat a lot of fried shit, it comes out in your face. A lot of oil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they say fried is bad for you. You know, catfish. Any
All
any
that,
fish
all
that's
that.
scaleless. You get what I'm saying?
I never eat catfish. I eat snapper fish.
Yeah, crab, lobster, shrimp is bottom feeders.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I done talked to El
They be
Salvadorians.
good though.
Yeah.
They be good as fuck though. I ain't even gonna lie
I've
to
been
you.
told from El Salvadorians, I got a partner that's El Salvadorian, excuse me. Me and him was chopping it up and he was like, man, where I come from, that's a poor man's meal.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like we could go catch that in the water. That's what we eat when we have nothing.
But
You
over
know?
here, they got farm in America. They got farm raised.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Jamaica,
like,
we go
man,
in the river, catch them in the river.
That's what he,
Yeah.
that's what he was saying. That's what they do when,
Yeah.
when you poor, you have nothing. They go to the rivers and
River.
catch
Lobsters and
lobster,
shrimps and
shrimp, crab.
Wow.
I'm like, that's crazy because over here, man, that shit
That's the
costs
top
an
of the
arm
line.
and a leg.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
top of the line out here.
Yeah.
Why? What's the difference? Why do you think that is?
It's America, man.
America's a money place, bro. It's all
It's
about
about
money.
money,
It's the
man,
business.
out here. And don't get me wrong, we from America, we here. But that's just the way of the system, However you take it, good or bad,
Okay.
Republican or Democrat, that's just America. Hey,
Cripple blood.
Hey,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
starting to come together. I'm loving that.
That's dope. Talk
Yeah.
about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, nah. It's just everybody in the streets is probably tired of going through the same thing over and over, losing life, losing people to jail. You get what I'm saying? Filling these systems up. Now we probably starting to begin to wake up because I know it's gonna come a time where we do wake up. So hopefully it keep going the way I'm hearing this going. Hopefully we unify, man, because I just know what we can do
We need that.
together. And I have loved ones on both sides. You get what I'm saying? I love our people.
Yeah,
You
and maybe
know?
this would be a longer conversation at another time. But I'm fascinated to know what that was like growing up with loved ones on both sides.
Oh yeah, for sure. In our family, it was more so like we didn't have to like deal with the disrespect and the one that's not more of, because we more on the blue side than the red. You get what I'm saying? It was always love and respect. Like you'd be a fool to see him as a color. You get what I mean?
Right,
So we
right,
didn't play
right.
that game.
Gotcha.
We come from old school politics where we built up our people instead of breaking down our people. You get what I'm saying? Like if we was running the streets now, we'd probably, be null and void because of the comfort. The politics of the old doesn't mix with what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I come from a family that was one of the first families on our side when Compton was transitioning into actually becoming black. It was still whites. The Bushes was still out there. You get what I'm saying? So I come from a different type of line of generation out there. And so my information and knowledge is well informed as far as our people, from the struggle to the prosperity, to the dollar floating. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's just not there. It's everywhere. See, we always look at our cities and always separate ourselves some way, somehow, as people, whether it's blue or red. Then it goes to the city blocks. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm from this state. You from that.
So not cutting
we
you.
all the same.
So in California, with the Bloods and the Crip, it's either or. It's either on the Blood or you're on the Crip.
Yeah, you can't be both. You get what I'm saying?
So what if you be neutral? Like in Jamaica, you got Pain Pete and the
that's your
Liberate.
choice. Yeah, it's plenty of neutral people in California. Don't ever let what they put out there in the world to be the one thing that like black people is out there.
Cause don't cut you.
too.
I got a friend that died in New York because he just came from Jamaica. Didn't know shit about Bloods no Crip. And he was walking, and some dude came over him and said, "Why you here?" Like he had on a red shirt.
Right.
So he didn't know. He was like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
You know, and they're like doing that slang shit. You blood, and you know all of that.
In New York.
Yeah, and they beat him up, but the beat up he got actually killed him. So he ended up died
That's messed up.
Wow.
without knowing. You know, you don't know what's
God
going
bless
on.
the dead, yeah. But in that type of situation, see, that's what comes with no structure. You get what I'm saying? That happens from all walks of life. You know, people randomly just beat on people for whatever reason. I don't understand that. You get what I mean? I don't stand with no man, Crip, Blood, anything in this world that'll just sit there and simply gang up on another man and beat him up simply for no reason. You know, it's a way to carry yourself as a man when you have a dispute in that manner. You get what I mean? You always get that man that face to face, and whatever transpired with that, that's that. You get what I mean? That's what I respect. I don't respect a lot of stuff that I see. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
And to like go in depth, even on camera, like I just don't respect it. It's like writing on walls. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you write on the wall if you really about what you talking? Why would you tell the police what's going on? I come from a different era. Like, well, not a different era because I ain't that old, but my teaching
It's different.
But
is
you
still
cut from a
the
different
first
cloth.
generation. I'm connected to the first generation, second, and you know the respect. I will always respect what comes before me, and that's just what's going on, man. These kids have no respect, no love for themselves.
The game's
You know?
changed. The game's
Yeah.
definitely changed. I remember the no snitching era and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
We go through different eras every
Yeah.
10, 15, 20 years, you know?
Yeah, we do.
And, you know, these days it's limitations to it, you know what I mean? Even if it compromises things that you were involved in,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, this can go down a whole rabbit hole of this conversation. Maybe this
Moral
is for
code.
Yeah, it's
another
gonna
one,
be
but
it's gonna be a long
times
one.
have
We'll go
changed,
there.
especially
Moral code.
in urban communities.
Moral code, but it's not just in California.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? See, we got to play the game. We got to see the whole field. These are our people everywhere. When I'm in Vegas, I don't look at people like, oh, he from Vegas. Man, he's black. That's one of me. When I'm in Ohio, or if I go anywhere outside of the life of California, we all the same because it's real niggas.
And as you say
everywhere.
that, you know what?
It
You know
is.
what I experienced too. I don't know if it's all Black American think like that, but somebody see me and say a Black American see me and say you Jamaican, you not black. What you mean by that?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's stupidity and not knowing their history.
Right.
Like, because I was working on Amazon. This dude was like, you Jamaican? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, so you're not black. I'm like, I'm darker than you, bro. What you mean?
Yeah.
He was like, no, you Jamaican, you not black. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Because Jamaica is 99.9% black.
Yeah.
So
you
what do
talking
you mean?
to a lot of that's a lot of Black Americans. Let me say that. That's
Exactly.
a lot of our problems. Is
Exactly.
We don't want to go get the information, even when it's right there. We don't want to go learn who we are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And we all not perfect. None of us is perfect in this world. But what we can do is find out where our flaws is and fix them and become who we once was.
Yeah.
Remember, I wrote a quote on our Instagram today. We was kings before
we were
slaves.
slaves. Say that one more time, Musa.
We was kings before slaves.
And as you
That's a
say, you
fact.
Musa. When I heard you, my friend say, the dude that shoot my video say I need to meet Musa. I was like, I bet you got that name from that African dude.
Nah, like that's a hood name.
That's a good name.
Look, gave you that?
You know, King
My
Musa.
my brother, Musa, is my brother household name.
Okay.
Right? My brother he got a cold legacy, but he a working man now for the city. Right?
Okay.
Doing good for himself. I love him for that.
Shout out to bro.
Because he really pushed the cold line, but as a man, he set presence for us to understand, to take care of home, build something, have something. He, take your kids to school, and he's in his kids' life. He's at practices. He's at ballet class.
dope.
But he once was running the streets crazier than most people that talk about it, but we've seen it. So he never wanted me to have no direction outside of his, so he was gifted me the name. At that time, it was just known in Compton. We really didn't know nothing about Mansa Musa is who you talking
Yeah.
about. So yeah, I didn't know nothing about it, nothing at all, trust me. I knew where I was from in the gang life. At 3 years old, I have baby pictures of me throwing this up, right? You know what I'm saying? Which isn't cool.
Yeah.
I didn't run to it. I come from it, right? And
Wow.
I beat the streets and the police. I didn't go to the pen. You get what I'm saying? Married since I was 21. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About 15 years now, right? Kids in the home, love and structure. Because we could build if we really want to build and want to do better. So I put my mind to it to get away from it, right? But I never knew that until probably when I was in my 20s. I started reading in Timbuktu
Yeah.
and learning, how things was happening and what he did with gold on his trip to Mecca, everything. So, yeah, but, maybe it's just the spirit.
He works out the right way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you was the same. You know what I mean? So he
Yeah.
works out the right way.
But not in gold, just more
Nah,
so for your soul.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
food for the soul. I
Yeah.
might not got no gold, but I got food for the soul. You get what I'm saying?
That's
yeah.
a powerful
that's
story
so
right
dope.
there, man. That's- Your brother, he's your older brother?
Yeah, yep. I'm the youngest of three. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
He sounded like he was a huge inspiration
Oh,
you.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
And
You'll
speaking of
trip off the
inspirations-
story, but yeah.
I want to hear some more about that too. And speaking of inspirations, I want to just take a quick little second to let y'all know about A Legendary Run, which is out at all Barnes and Nobles right now. It's a book that I wrote. It's a memoir. Speaks to some of the mentorship that I've received throughout my life. And a particular area I like to go to in this book, just for a couple little seconds, is to speak about some of my inspirations to even go to college.
Right.
I remember there was a point, and I wrote about this in this book. There was a point in my life where I thought that college or anything higher education was for white people. I thought that black people didn't go to college at all. This was this is prior to my 11th grade year. And so I went to a continuation school. I got kicked out of the I got kicked out of regular high school, went to a regular continuation school. At that continuation school, I got great grades. I was able to choose which high school I wanted to go to. I chose to go to Galileo High School in San Francisco. When I went to Gal, they called me out of class one day and said that you qualified to be in the Young Scholars Program. The Young Scholars Program was this new program in the city of San Francisco where they were taking young black students who had certain grade averages and taking them on a black college tour. So I want to shout out Dr. Jackie Rushing and Mr. John Knox from San Francisco. Rest in peace to Jackie Rushing. She actually passed a few years ago, but she put on this legacy. She put this legacy out, right? Just taking black kids from the different inner city neighborhoods in San Francisco and taking them throughout the country, showing them these HBCUs and giving them that in-person experience to what higher education was like. Again, prior to even being part of this program, I thought that higher education and anything in college was for white people. Until I went on this college tour and seen all of these black people in leadership positions. There's black chancellors, black deans, black teachers, black all of that. And I would end up becoming a black doctor and a black professor myself. So having somebody to inspire you at a young age is critical, especially for our young people that's growing up right now. To have somebody in their corner to show them different from what they've always seen. Yeah, man, I just wanted to say that real quick, man, because I was inspired by what Musa had said. I was like at a 3.0. 3.0.
I like that, man, because we don't talk about that,
Yes, sir.
And it's in us. Because before we was the scholars. Where you think they getting this information from, man?
It's a fact
they
right
just
there.
went and got the patent office. We was the creators. They like, oh, they creating. They go create the patent office to where you got to take your creation to them to get patent. That's the game.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? I like that, Doc. Yeah, that's what's up.
And speaking of GPA,
good.
and it's crazy you asked that question because I was deterred from applying for certain things because I thought GPA was so important.
Right.
There was a period of time where most of my high school career, I maintained like a 2.5, 2.8. I had went to a continuation school, and a continuation school, if anybody know about those, it's not like regular high school. It's a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
And so I got all A's there, and I think what that did is add to my cumulative grade and boost everything up to where I was able to qualify for this program. But nonetheless, even if you got a 2.1, just continue to go to school. Just continue to go to class. Continue to work hard. Study. You know what I mean? Get some study groups. Get with people who are already doing good. Get some tips from them. And just gradually increase those grades. Apply for scholarships. Apply for grants. It's all out there for you.
And I want to talk about too, because I'm gonna leave in a minute though.
No, you good. Go ahead.
A lot of people, mostly our people, black people, always say that nobody told them about credits when they were growing up.
Yes.
So I made so many people with so many messed up credits. I'm like,
that's a fact though.
They said their mother didn't teach them. Nobody didn't teach them. I'm like, why don't they share that information with your kids to let them know that this is very important for you growing up in this society, especially in America?
You are really seeing the first generation of black people where I could say the overall percentage is going to be high to where their kids are going to grow up knowing about financial literacy. You're literally seeing the groundbreaking of it.
That's very
Understand what I'm
important.
saying, what we doing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My auntie got good credit, man. She gave her son a credit card. She didn't give her son a credit card, but she got a credit card in her son's name under her credit. And his shit's been building all of his life.
That's good.
Mirroring the credit.
Mirroring hers. And she's had this credit card for 1,000 years. Or not, excuse me, auntie, not 1,000 years, but, a significant amount of time. Right? So all of that credit history has gone to his, and he hasn't even swiped it one time.
Yeah,
he turned 18 and got an 800 credit score.
And that's
instantly.
important, and that's very. I want to get some people on here about that's involved in financial literacy so they can get that game to the people as well. That's very important because, man, I didn't know nothing about credit.
Yeah,
I'm self-taught.
When I just came
still
over here,
learning. You get
when I
what
just
I'm
came
saying?
over here, I was like, when I just came over to get my first car, they told me about credit. I'm like, what I need credit for? And then I kind of learned. I started watching YouTubes and do some reading, and I'm like, this is really important. Yeah. So if I have this kind of credit, I can get kind of what I want. You know what I mean?
You got the right credit in America, you could play ball.
You could play ball.
And I came over here and I did work on my credit. And
a good little tip though.
Oh, they gonna let you fuck it up. They want you to.
Oh, no, that's the thing. I understand the game. I get to a point where I understand it. So that way my credit gonna always be in good shape.
That's smart.
Let's go around the table real quick. What's one tip to build credit that you found?
I think you should have credit cards. Not 3, not 4, but 2 credit cards. And whenever you're making payments, pay like 3 days before and never use 30% of your credit card. Because if you use over 30%, your credit score is going to drop.
That's true.
And if you use under 30%, you're building your credit score. So that's what I actually learned. And it works for me.
Nice.
Literal work for me.
So consistently using that card.
You don't have to use
30%.
it. You don't have to use it consistently. But whenever you're using it, do not pass the 30%. Because say for instance you use it and you pass the 30%, make sure you have the money to make the payment the next day.
Got you.
Because if you wait, interest gonna grow. You feel me? So it's best to stay under the 30%. Or if you want to buy something, say you want to buy a car, not a car, a phone or something, but it's like say you have the credit card and it's like 1,000.
Right.
Okay, you don't want to use you're gonna have to use 300. But if you want to use over that, you ask them, can you up the amount on my credit card?
That's the limit.
Yes. So that's you're in a better position, because if you use that full 1,000, oh no, you're gonna need some problem. So it's best to use 30%,
I like that.
under 30% to build your credit.
Musa, what kind of tip you got for them to build their credit up?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, we in the newest age, right? AI is it, right? Metro compliance. Go do your research on Metro compliance. You're gonna use AI to fix your credit. It's gonna do the disputes, or you could do it yourself. It's gonna send off the letters you need. It's gonna really give you like a structure to your credit to where you know what's what you need to work on, what needs to be disputed. You get what I'm saying? It gives you a real breakdown. But yeah, those it's a lot of different programs you can go look at, but look at those because you getting charged so much money to clean credit, and a lot of people be playing around.
That's just too much.
It's a big scam. So easy for sure way, read the reviews, watch what company you go through, but that's a jewel right there.
What's the name of that place again?
Metro 2 compliance.
Write that down.
A
Shout out
lot of
Metro 2
people use
compliance.
that. A lot of people in the credit world use it. I'm learning about it so that I know about it now. I'm gonna get that game. It's free game. You get what I'm saying?
Shout out Metro 2 compliance.
But yeah, it's literally a software that they using. I guess the credit companies align with Metro 2, and whatever it's not like you trying to deduct anything. You're complying with the creditors. So it literally structure your shit in the perfect way for whatever you need to go at, whether it's a car, home. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be cheaper than what somebody's gonna charge you online, or Ray down the street doing credit. Yeah, it's been 6 months, man. I ain't seen nothing off my credit. Oh man, you know how I go, man. They be playing around, so it just break the barrier to where you getting what you doing. But the most important thing is to do your own research. You get what I'm saying, and see what's fit for you and your own credit, and make sure you understand you're on top of that, because the way the world is working and how the system is going into a digitalized system. You get what I'm saying? They want a digital currency. You get what I'm saying? They want to run a system in that way, so credit is going to be valuable.
They're just gonna
Free
know
game.
off the bat what your
that's
credit like
bar
or what your
right
credit
there.
not like. You know.
I mean, you got
Thank you.
bricks booming. You got bricks booming. You got people going against the dollar, taking a dollar off of the oil standard. They not trading. They not buying oil in US dollars. They finding other ways because of all the sanctions. You got to really understand it's more than life than just hood bullshit, gossip, TV. Understand what's going on so that you prepare for your family. You see what's going on with the truckers going on strike. You want to know if it's going to be a food shortage. You want to know if you need to learn about Bitcoin, digital currencies, crypto. Make sure you just stay on everything. But more importantly, man, hey, keep good energy.
I'm about to cut in a minute.
All right.
Let's
Hey,
get it.
look, this is the Code of Ethics podcast. We came to the end of another hour. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to Bradley Halliday. Y'all make sure y'all go stream his music on all platforms. Right, let them know where they can check you out at, Bradley.
You can check me out at Instagram at OneBadBro. TikTok, Bradley Halliday. Facebook, Halliday Bradley. All my songs on all digital platforms. You know what I mean? Check it out, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you can.
Let
name
them
it
know
as.
what you just dropped, Brad. Let them know.
I just dropped the roll out song, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, with Bradley Halliday and Mellow Vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
When
that
me
shit
roll
dope.
out, me and my friend them clean. Gyal run me down when me touching at the street. You know a man tough and my style them neat, dog. Shoes clean if you know what I mean. Me touch the road, a pretty girl, she want to take me home. She says she love off my style, dog. Watch your tone clean. I'm a fresh and me cologne it. A Tom Ford jacket, changa, what you know about that, dog? Clean, I'm clean, I'm a fresh. Me we take where your girl, and you get what left. You know a man a killer, dog. Me not take check, put one in a them head.
Let's get it, Bradley Halliday. Oh, you came a long way, man. You came a long way, man. From
That is
the first rhyme that we heard from you up until this rollout.
Yeah.
It's huge, man. Y'all come check out
Make
the
sure y'all
evolution
go
of Bradley
check that out.
Halliday. Follow him on all of his social media platforms, and make sure you subscribe to Code of Ethics Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
Sir.
That is it. Yo, this a